I'm Lauren Green, and you're in the strategy room. Hillary Clinton is now acknowledging that it would have been better to have used an official government account. But she said she used the personal email as a matter of convenience. Critics, though, don't buy her explanation, with one GOP congressman calling her remarks not plausible. Joining us with reaction are political strategists Brad Blakeman and Richard Fowler. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, Richard, I want to start with you. How did Hillary Clinton handle her explanation?
Well, here's the thing. There's no question. I mean, even Hillary herself admits that she should have used a government email. But this story doesn't have much shelf life beyond the Beltway here, beyond the news media and the Beltway who's up, who's down horseplay. You talk to folks in Arkansas, you talk to folks in Colorado, you talk to folks in Iowa and New Hampshire. They care more about kitchen table issues than they do about a couple of emails.
What do you think, Brad? Because people, she has her followers. Will they be satisfied with this explanation?
Her followers will follow her forever. The Clintons can do no wrong. It's always a vast right-wing conspiracy. The fact of the matter is, this is another self-inflicted crisis that the Clintons brought upon themselves when they chose to obfuscate the law and to hide their emails and to be controlling like they do. And while she may be selectable by the party, she's unelectable by the people. And I've said it all along, the inevitability of Hillary Clinton will be the death knell for Democrats in 2016. She's no more inevitable today than she was in 2008.
Richard, this is very interesting because critics say that this is just, as Brad was saying, this is just another example of the Clintons hiding information. What do you say?
Listen, that might be that's a very, very cute soundbite by Brad, but the truth of the matter is, I think it's really irrelevant here. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I think there's major problems with these emails, and I think once the State Department releases these emails to the public, we can all have a great day of reading 55,000 pages worth of emails. But with that being said, this is going to be about, it's not, whether it's Hillary Clinton, Jeb Bush, Ted Cruz, Elizabeth Warren running, this election is not going to be about emails. This election is going to be about kitchen table issues. So while Republicans are trying to put a big arrow on Hillary Clinton and do everything in their power to sort of muddy the water to help them out in 2016, it's just not going to work because the American people care less about emails and care more about eating.
Well, but there's also a trust issue there. I mean, I do believe that people do care about eating and the kitchen table issues, but I'm wondering how long the shelf life is on this particular case because the AP is now suing the State Department. They're seeking to access Clinton's records. So with that in mind, does this controversy live on, or is it over, Richard?
Well, it's definitely going to have some shelf life. There's no question about it. I think that is the reason why you see Hillary Clinton rushing to have a press conference this week to sort of clear it up. And I think, between now and the next couple weeks, you'll see more clarifications coming from her, her team and her camp. And I think, at the end of the day, listen, all press is good press. She's been in the headlines now for the past couple weeks. Republicans want to keep her in the headlines, but in the process of keeping her in the headlines, they're taking themselves out of the headlines, which could be uniquely worse.
Brian, what do you think?
Wow. Rushed to a press conference. Took her 8 days. She put her attack dogs out before, James Carville, Lanny Davis, and others, to try and paint a picture that somehow the Republicans are barking up the wrong tree. Look, you can say that all you want. And we've gone through and we've seen this movie time and time again with the Clintons, and it always ends badly. And the fact of the matter is, Hillary made a choice. It shows the bad judgment she has as Secretary of State and what kind of judgment she would have as president. And I think that disqualifies her. This is going to be dribs and drabs. She's going to have to come before Congress and testify. There are going to be lawsuits about her server.
Well,
now
wait a second. I want to
wait a second, Richard. Here. Now she said she used Bill Clinton's office server. Well, guess who paid for that? Yeah. We did, the American taxpayer.
Okay, Richard, I want you to have the final word.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think she'll ever she'll never testify in front of Congress. For that to happen, the committee has to approve it, has to go to a full vote, and has to be implemented and enforced by the Justice Department. That just won't happen. Republicans want to once again create kabuki theater like they do with everything else. And here they go. Brad is out there kabukiing it up.
All right. If she does have to testify, we're going to have you both back, and we're going to talk about this and say, Richard, you were wrong. Okay.
There you go.
That is true.
Okay. All right, Brad and Richard, thank you very much. You want to check out foxnews.com for the latest on Clinton's email controversy. I'm Lauren Green, and thanks for watching.